So let's try and catch up a little bit. We've got a lot to cover today. The first thing I want to cover is our sound.money, okay? Because with the new affiliate program now in force, uh, and the training that Todd and I, are giving everyone on how to maximize your benefit, how to earn gold, earn silver, uh, and uh, that's going to be a beautiful thing to earn it and then let it grow at the same time. So we make money on our money, and it will not conflict with anything else that you're doing. And it makes it more open to just a vast, larger audience. And who's going to turn down free? Now, I know a lot of people do, but it takes a little bit of effort, a little bit of consistency, and I've already shown today how you can integrate that with any program you're doing. And I created an AGARA card, uh, which on the backside tells them, "Hey, look, while you're drinking your AGARA cafe, having a cup, may as well set up your free sound money account, gold and silver account, and put a QR code on it and go into there." So, with that in mind, let me just direct you to where all the training is, and all the training will be stored for our group, uh, and that is on uh, our gold and silver account band app. So I'm going to just run to it real quick, show everybody where it's at, and go to the band app. And that's one of the teams, but we'll go to the G and S account, gold and silver account team. And if you're not a member of that, you need to become a member of that, because that's where all the trainings will be posted, the upcoming events, the upcoming trainings uh, that Todd is doing nearly all of those right now. He and I are putting things together. Then he's uh, doing the actual recording and training. I'll fill in when necessary, but just so that everyone knows what we're doing, how we're doing it. And you want to make sure you catch up on the latest training. And this is the how-to. How do you approach a church? How you approach different organizations? It is the skill set that you'll need with the right words and uh, uh, right tools that you'll get so that you can now, because it's not a network marketing, it's not a multi-level marketing, it's not anything to do with multi-level marketing or network marketing. It's a straight up affiliate program, and you can benefit and they can benefit from it. Now, they will benefit the most from it, admittedly, because the church will, let's say the church will be able to you'll get a one-time thing, but you can work out a deal with the church if you're going to provide support. Okay. But that's something that uh, I would say do not address in the beginning. If they don't need support, then you know take what we get is what it's all about. If they allow you to then do it within, say, you're within the church yourself, uh, and promote it, or with other organizations, then that's one thing. But anyway, all the scripts and everything are there for you, and so just click on it. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go and read it, download what you need to do, and and tune into the regular training every Wednesday. I'm pretty sure it's every Wednesday now, uh, uh, on the Sound Money Ambassador Train. Well, we can just look at April 30th, 2 p.m. That's 2 p.m. I'm pretty sure uh, standard Eastern time, but we'll get it set. You just hey, look, we'll just do it ourselves. Click on it. It brings up, it brings it up, and it's uh, oh, I hate it when the computer sets these times, but it's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so it is 2 p.m. Uh, uh, Central Standard Time, 1 p.m. Mountain Time, okay, and so forth. So just click on the event, you get all the details you need, in fact, and you get the link that you need for the training. So it, I'm I'm pretty sure he set that for Wednesday. Well, it says Thursday, so we're going to go with what it says. Okay. Let's see. This one is the 23rd. 23rd is Thursday, so it's Thursdays. So I had my date wrong. Uh, I got to change my calendar. And so you know, this is the where you want to get every bit of information, all the posts that you need, all the background, all the scripts, everything that we do is going to be put right in here for your benefit. And if you don't have your gold and silver account page, you want to make sure you get it because I'm gonna go to that real quick right now. I thought I had it loaded up on the page, but it looks like I may. Yes. Okay, you can go to goldandsilveraccount.com. You'll see that's Todd's page, but you can order your own page and it'll say presented by you. Your name will be here. And then how to order your page. There's a little video here. If you want to know how to do it, you just click on that, watch the video. It tells you what to do, how to get your replicated splash page, and then you can go back to home and then you can order your splash page right here off of this account and you can pay for it with a credit card, by the way. And so you don't have to transfer gold and silver and things like that anymore. So you can just use a credit card. It's $100 for the domain, the page, and everything for a year, and which you can renew it the next year if you want to keep your page up, and then have the QR code, and so you'll get a page just like mine. Now, notice you can't order off of my page. So when I hook up my link to a QR code card, which I pass out, uh, get your free gold and silver account. And I'll show you a different card that I'm using. If you're in the ELYT travel program, if that's what you're pursuing, that's what you want to do, then I would suggest you have a back side of that card where you have your ELYT travel uh, code and whatever you want to say in that particular card. And on the backside, have some statements, kind of like you can use mine. Elisa did one already, and I posted mine up on the AGARA band app. Uh, so we're going to have new and meet new people in these new businesses if you're pursuing them. If you're not, then it's in your everyday life, what you do, and you're just doing an affiliate program. Me personally, I think you need to be doing a network marketing program to make additional income, get 1099 tax benefits. Of course, you can get 1099 tax benefits with the affiliate program. So don't get me wrong, you can get that too. But why not make extra income and broaden your circle of influence, meet new people in a new environment, and increase your income and potential for income in the future. So this is all put together. It's working great. And so it's just a matter of passing it out and talking to people and getting their new, free account set up. And when they click on it, it just goes straight, like mine will go straight to my Sound Money account. And they can get started by clicking on it. And they're already hooked up to you. And that's it. That's pretty much what I have on the gold and silver um, uh, sound money training as more information comes out about the 7K Metals affiliate program, which they have in place, but more announcements will be coming. So I just say stay tuned to your website at 7K Metals. You pick it up all there. Now, I have purchased quite a few new products myself. I think there's some great values going on right now, and you can pick up some super values of these highly collectible numismatic coins with limited uh, production. They're, that's diversification. Uh, Even before 7K, I was in numismatics. I bought a certain portion of my portfolio in numismatics, and I think everybody should still be doing that. Uh, and I'm still buying product. Now, you can buy product in 7K, and your loyalty point redemption will come with any product. So you don't have to have an autosaver. So you can buy any product and select. You can, first of all, you want to select your loyalty point product first, then go order the product. Don't order the product and then select your loyalty point. So it's select your loyalty point redemption, uh, and then order a product and it'll ship with it. And you could bundle shipment if you wanted. If you wanted to delay until you order something, okay. Uh, but anyway, uh, that's the news and updates on 7K Metals and Sound Money. So we're a go. Now it's a go. Let's go get it. Let's go earn some extra gold, silver, and put it in our Sound Money wallet and let our gold and silver earn for us. Now, you know, I, I love it. In fact, so the next thing I'm going to do is just run, and I'm going to go back and go back to our website, uh, go back to the band app. And of course, if you're not a member, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. You see this invite here? If you're a member, you can invite your members. Okay, that's people on our team. And you just click on invite like I just did. Now, I'm going to copy the URL for right now. I'm copying that. And I'm going to go over here and put it into the chat. So if you're not part of that already, uh, you can pull that link off in the chat, and then you now are invited to uh, become part of that Team Band app. Okay, so next I'm going to run over to yeah. Now, our other team band apps are still up. So if you're in a Hawaii group, or if you're in the Dream Builders group, or the Asset Wealth Builders group, or the my Goal for Gold, my original team that's set. So I've got 19 teams. Okay, but and they're segregated because all of my training gets posted on every one of them. Like this training will be posted on all of the regular team band apps because I'm talking about our Sound Money. It will also be posted, probably not posted in our gold and silver. We're trying to keep that strictly Sound Money information. We're trying to keep AGARA strictly AGARA, okay? And we're trying to keep ELYT uh, strictly ELYT. Okay, so we're not mixing things to confuse. Now, in all of my other team band apps, where it was 7K Metals, uh, this will be posted in all of those team band apps, but it will not be posted in these specific uh, band apps, since I'm talking about uh, multiple uh, opportunities. And as I said before, when I presented the two opportunities found uh, in after 7K Metals made a strategic decision to change their direction, taking away the network marketing or the direct sales, the big income away from uh, us 7K members. I went and found two of the absolute best opportunities in the network marketing arena that exists today and have the greatest probability of giving a tremendous amount of income for those who participate in it, those who want to learn how to do it, those who want to follow the systems that I set up in those. And those people who are participating in it right now are seeing the benefits for that. And we're at ground floor. Both of these opportunities, ELYT lifestyle, the travel vacation travel discount where you get travel at absolute wholesale. So it's like the Sam's or the Costco, just like we were in 7K Metals when we started 10 years ago. We were at the Costco of gold and silver. People could buy at member direct pricing, regardless if they bought 1 ounce or bought 1,000 ounces. And they got the, for the majority of times, they had the best price in the marketplace. And that went on for a good 4 years. Uh, and as they evolved into a different model, that of course changed. Now, the same thing is with ELYT. So I'm going to talk about ELYT right now. That is not my main focus. I said that in the very beginning. Now, I'm all for traveling at the best price, getting my hotels at the best price, getting my car rental at the best price. If I want to take a 2 or 3 day little outing with my wife or our family, take a 3 night, 4 day outing somewhere, I want to get that at the absolute best price. And ELYT Lifestyles provides that. I don't care what anybody says in the marketplace. They do, and all you have to do is use the portal. You can prove it yourself and understand that their price is your total price, and many other prices like Priceline, Travelocity, Kayak, they all sell at retail. This is the only wholesale site in the marketplace, period, end. Okay. And what you do is you get a free vacation once a year. So you're prepaying for a vacation that you would get for half price if you waited to book it when you go. And you kind of prepaying for that. So that's the benefit of ELYT, plain and simple. And they've got a great infinite left and right binary that pays the most that I've ever seen, pays 4 times what 7K does. And I've shown that over and over and over. And that's all. So all I want is an extra $1,000 a month out of that. So I have to enroll 3 people, and then I have to help them enroll people. And then, when I'm getting 15 and 15 active people on the left and right team, I've got $1,000 a month, and all I need is 2 customers. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's as cool as I think it could ever get. And then I get a free vacation once a year with my wife. And we get to pick out of multiples. They got like 40 different places you can pick out. And then they'll be adding more as time goes by. So you don't take that trip at the end. It's a real simple plan. Now, you can make money. You get 1099 tax benefits. You get the best rates when you do travel, and you may even afford more travel now when you can do that. So that's great. Okay, but I'm not depending on that to be a long-term income. Okay, because service companies, technical companies, all of them have never really lasted forever like product companies. Okay, so all your information about ELYT is going to be in the ELYT Lifestyle Soaring Eagles Team Band app. So if that's what you're pursuing, or you're just kind of doing it like me, want to, great travel discounts, earn a free vacation, because the worst you can end up with paying your 192 every month, the worst you can end up with is a free trip at the end of a year that you don't have to take right at the end of the year. You got plenty of time. You can take it 14 months later, 18 months later, whatever. You just got a free trip. You can book it whenever you want, okay? Out of all the multiple choices that you have. That's the worst. But the best is you earn $250 a month and you pay for it. And that, what do you have to have for that? 3 actives left, 3 actives right. You have to enroll 3 people that's doing the same thing you're doing. That's pretty powerful to me. It's one of the simplest programs I've ever seen for what you get paid for. Now, if you're not a member of this one, and this is what you're either in it or you'd like to become part of it, okay, then you need to get with the person that introduced you to ELYT Soaring and your sponsor, your team. And if you don't know who that is, contact me. I'll find out, because I like to keep team integrity together if possible. But if you don't like your 007K metal sponsor, then you do not have to join them. Okay. There's no forcing here for anyone, but we do like to keep team integrity together as long as everybody gets along. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get that link. I'm going to copy that URL link for that. I'm going to open up chat again, and I'm going to post that link. Now, this is for ELYT band app. There we go. And again, all the trainings and everything will be posted here, all the meetings and presentations. The company itself gives presentations twice a day, Monday through Friday, sometimes even during the weekend. They have some special presentations. And Todd Collins this is his main focus. And so he will be giving the presentations where you can bring guests to, and they're listed right here on the events, and they are daily, Monday through Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If it's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, then it's 6 p.m. Central Standard Time and 1 p.m. Hawaii time. So again, click on the event, and that's, if you noticed, it's pretty much daily. And you can bring guests to that, send guests to that, and the presentation Todd and I put together. He did all the grunt work. We just did the wordsmithing and stuff. But it's a great presentation. It speaks for itself. Either people see it or they don't, and it's okay. Your job is just to introduce them to it. And if they want to join, it's good. And all you have to do is have 3. And you'll put 2 on one side and 1 on the other. They're active. That part is your 3 and 3. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stop sharing there. I'm going to bring that little simple comp plan up. That's what I like to do with this particular program, because to me, I'm brutally honest here. This is a no-brainer to me. Okay. And many people have asked me, well, Bob, if you can make $1 million at this per month, why don't you pursue this forever? Well, what happens when COVID happens? Don't you think travel shuts down? Do you think we're going to have we're never going to have another pandemic? I'm 79. I'll be 80 this year. What I'm doing network marketing for is to leave a legacy for my children's children. Now I'm going to take advantage of this. Yes, I am going to take maximum advantage of this. Hey, if I can make $2,000 a month at this just by sponsoring 3 people and having 2 customers, sponsoring 4 people and having 2 customers and make 2,000. Oh, heck, gee, well, I can make 5,000. Well, if I'm doing this 3 and 3, with those 2 count here and that 1 count here. So all we need is these people to duplicate anything, and you got 3 and 3, and you got a $250 check a month, and you're paying $192 a month. Hey, you're making extra money, and you got a free vacation. That's no brainer. And you get 1099 tax benefits. Well, you don't have to enroll any more people. You just have to help those people get more people, help them get their 3. If you help 1 person get their 3, you got 6 and 6. And you got a $500 check every month. I mean, if we were doing 7K medals, you wouldn't even get a check. 20 points times 6 is 120 points. 20 points times 6, 120 points. You don't even get a check. And here at 15 and 15, where I'm at, and I'm perfectly happy with that. Now, I've enrolled more people than that, but, they haven't started duplicating yet. But I will help them. Everybody I personally enroll, I will always help, no matter what. And especially if this is their focus, I'm definitely going to help them. And so is Todd, because that is his focus. That's his primary focus. And is that. So he's going to be providing a lot of the support there. I'll provide the support to the people I directly sponsor and to the group they're involved with them. And then Todd fills the backside. And we're enrolled by one of the owners, one of the co-founders and owners. So it's just like we were with Richard Wayne Hansen. We have a very direct position with the company leadership, and he's building a business too, just like Richard Wayne Hansen did. So we got the best of all worlds. So if you were in 7K medals, you had 15 active people buying autosavers on your left team. Didn't matter if you sponsored them or somebody else did. You had people doing that. 15 times 20 points is 300 points. 15 times that's 3. You're making your first check of $250 in 7K medals. Here, you get $1,000. Yeah. This is one of the most liberal binary pay plans I've ever seen. And yes, they'll be able to pay out that. Yes, they'll be able to pay $1 million a month out. You bet $1 million a month. That's pretty good income. And you only have to have 5 and 5 and 5 customers. You don't have to have growth factor. You don't have to have 14 actors left and 14 actors right. And I only can make $50,000 a month with that in 7K medals. So that's what I like to share about ELYT. Okay. And I like to be truthful, and I don't want to misrepresent anything, because my focus is AGARA. And why my focus is that is because they have a unique product. They have a proprietary position. They're got a product that is 4 levels above anything in the marketplace in functional coffees or AGARAs, or I'm talking about matchas. And I know it for a fact because that's part of my corporate background and part of my years of experience in botanicals and herbals and the health industry. And so when a company can make $1 million in sales in one day, and they hadn't been in business for less than 4 months, that caught my attention. Then I saw their comp plan. That caught my attention even more. So if you think what I just told you about ELYT was very beneficial and simple and easy, yeah, I call it easy. And a person should be able to get up to that $1 million within the first, I'd say 3 years. That within 3 years, somebody should be making $1 million a month, if not a couple of people within 3 years, because they're already open in 41 countries. And so it's not like, oh, we got to open this country and then that company. They're open in 41 countries. So this is happening real quick, real fast right now. And will continue to happen that way. So now I'm going to go and show you AGARA. Okay. So let me go back to the band app, and we're going to go to the AGARA band app. That's the AGARA soaring eagle team. And if this is your focus, this is my focus. So this is where I'm going to be spending the vast majority of my time: support, training, building, leapfrogging, helping the people I sponsor get to their next rank, helping their people get to their next rank, and leapfrogging down just the way I always teach. 7 pieces of paper and make a good, except this time my 7 pieces of paper fits this company extremely well. It's the people who have that patience, who hang around the flagpole, just keep doing the same thing all the time. They have the chance for the biggest win ever in the history of network marketing, because of the binary check match that's on the back end of their comp plan. You don't even have, you could be making just $500 a month or a quarter on average 2-3 years from now. And maybe you didn't sponsor a person, but you sponsored a person who sponsored a person because you came in at Emerald. If you come in at Emerald, this makes it available to you because you never lose your rank. So you're always eligible for that pay. And you get 10% of a binary check match. So you didn't sponsor a person, but you sponsored a person who sponsored a person. Let's just take that one example. And that person starts making $1 million a month in their binary check, and they can in their comp plan. You make $50,000 a week, so you make more than $1 million. So it's easier to get there. Now that's just the binary, and you get 10% of that $1 million. That's $100,000 a month that you would get. What if they're only making $100,000 in the binary? And there are going to be a lot of people making that in this company. And you didn't sponsor the person, but you sponsored a person who sponsored a person who did that. Because you're an Emerald, you get a 10% binary check match. Because you're active, you're buying your product every month. This is the biggest opportunity I've ever seen in my life in network marketing. And they've got the right product, the right management, the right finances, the right everything. It was like a godsend as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I vetted this company in 3.5 hours. I found it and vetted it in 3.5 hours. And I never talked to the CEO. I never talked to the owner. I found out everything I needed to know about their history, their backgrounds, their finances, because that's what I did in the corporate world. And I know how to do it in the network marketing world too. So 20 years experience in the corporate world, 30 years experience in network marketing. I just put all that together to help my family, my team, my community. If you want to take advantage of it, good. If you don't, it's okay. Just keep doing your affiliate gold and silver, because I'm doing them both. Okay, the affiliate and a network marketing company. And as you see, and many people didn't even know, but I've been members of 6 network marketing companies the entire time I was in 7K Metal. I just never talked about them. I just used the products. I never tried to get anybody in them. I just didn't want to confuse people, but I will buy the products if I think they're better than what I can get somewhere else. That's only That to me, that's smart. That's intelligent. Okay. So I'm going to do likewise. If this is what you're doing as your main program, or you're just kind of doing it as a product side, either way, I'm going to again put the link in the chat here. So if you're not a member of it, you need to become a member of it, because that's where uh, all the training and meeting information will be posted. There we go. And so now you're invited to become part of that band app. And if you aren't in either ELYT or AGARA, you want to join, just text me, give me a call. Everybody's got my number. I'm putting it in the chat, and I will hook you up with your correct sponsor of your team if you want, or we'll find the right place for you. Okay, because I want everybody to succeed in these endeavors, and uh, take advantage of making income while you can, providing a secondary source of income, uh, and positioning yourself. That's why I tell everybody be a member of both of them. You be a member of both of them. Use one of them as your product, even if it's travel as a product, like I'm doing, and you get positioned. You're at the top of a binary that's going around the globe. Same thing with AGARA. You're at the top of a binary, and they're about to launch in the Philippines on May 1st and Canada on May 1st. And shortly thereafter, they'll be opening in Mexico. And then they're going to expand globally. They've already got 2 products now. They started with 1, and now they're about to go and start not only expanding globally, but they'll expand their functional drinks line. You watch, you watch. And so the people who are involved with this kind of company is like being involved with Shackley or Herbalife or New Skin or Melaleuca or USANA, on Mary Kay, on and on and on. Product companies still there. And even during COVID, people bought their products. It didn't shut those companies down at all. It had a little impact, but it didn't shut those companies down. And those people make the inordinate amount of residual income in product oriented companies. And I want to leave a legacy for my children. Okay. Well, that pretty much shared the information I wanted to share today, bring everybody up to speed, and my new training time. And one of the things I'd like to kind of point out too today is want to congratulate our our very own Gary Goslin. He ranked up to Sapphire Ambassador yesterday. So he went from Emerald, where he started, to Sapphire Ambassador yesterday. And so he's on his way to Diamond. And if you look at the comp plan and understand, or look, and I've given a training on my version of how to do the comp plan, because it entails there's 8 different ways you make money with this company, which is phenomenal. There's a front end, and it's got an infinite coded bonus on people you sponsor, they sponsor, they sponsor, they sponsor, they sponsor, how you make money once you qualify. And when you start as an emerald, you're already coded, qualified, you're already qualified for even second gen. And I know that you don't understand any of that, but that's okay. You don't have to. All you have to do is do this and follow the way. Now, if you want to earn your way up, you want to start free, get some product, see what it's like, you can do that too. Okay. But you're going to be missing out on a ton of income as you try to rank up through that rank up process. Okay. And so, with that said, after giving our great recognition to our friend and co-worker Gary Gosling's been working hard, and in fact, he's going to have part of his team are going to be opening up that the Philippine market for sure. Uh, and we got several others that are on the verge. My good friend George Donaldson is just right on the verge of becoming Sapphire. I think he'll probably make it today or tomorrow, hopefully. He, he may even may make it today. So we have our second Sapphire rank up, looking to have our third and our fourth and our fifth, and we got people on that route right now. And so, uh, and the product, everybody needs it. I mean, who wouldn't want to feel younger? I mean, I feel 20 years younger. The, the what this product has done for me, I'd pay $300 a bag for it. And my testimony is going up even more. And I'm a big skeptic about product testimonies. Remember, I'm a chemical engineer. Engineers are the most skeptical people when it comes to that kind of stuff. You know, it's kind of like from the the state of Missouri. Yeah, show me state. Oh yeah, show me. Okay, uh, that's what engineers are known for. Real skepticism. Uh, anyway, after drinking the product for 4 days, my arthritis, my aging arthritis, basically gone. I don't have that when I open up my hands in the morning. I don't have to take those big old 5 horse pills that I've been taking for 15 years. But my energy, my just well-being feeling, I literally feel 20 years younger. I'm getting up early. I sleep well. My general health is just better. It's worth trying this product for a month. Join free. You can join free and you can order a product. Try it out for a month. If it works for you, like it's working for thousands and thousands of other people, who knows? Look, my mood, it's a mood enhancer too. I mean, if you tend to be a negative person, you really need this stuff because it helps you get a positive attitude. I think I've always had a kind of a positive attitude, but mine's I've got a mental clarity of positivism like I've never had before in a long time. Yeah, I've got a testimony, and mine's getting even better because I just came from my diabetic specialist that I had to see the other day after our trip to Texas, San Antonio, and League City, visiting with our teams over there, help them promote their progress and promote the advancing of their new businesses. And I wore a glucose monitor, you know, and they were checking me because the last, oh, I don't know, almost 4 years, uh, my A1C's always been above 10.1, 10.3, 10.4, 10. I just, they couldn't bring it down no matter what medications I was on, whatever. None of them seemed to work. Um, and she looked at my results of wearing that loose one, and I kept records of everything I eat, even when we had the big crawfish boil with the boiled corn and potatoes and the mushroom and the sausage and the crawfish. And we just had that was the first day I was wearing that sucker. And my beer I drank with it because yeah, I drink beer with crawfish. You know, you got to have beer with crawfish in Louisiana. And uh, and then we went out and ate Chinese and a lot of sushi and a lot of, you know, and I love that ice cream afterwards when I eat Chinese. And I just ate regular. Okay. No dieting, no anything. Uh, and she said, "You in this 2 weeks, your A1C averaged 7.1." She said, "What are you doing different?" I said, "I'm not doing anything different. You see what I ate. I put everything down. Every chocolate bar I ate, I put it down there for you to see." She says, "Well, what do you do? You something you got to be doing something different." I said, "Well, I'm just drinking my AGARA coffee every day that I told you about with the nutraceuticals in it that I told you about, and the botanicals." She said, "Oh yeah, I remember. How do you spell that again?" AGARA, agaralife.com. You can look it up. And she put it in my record, and she said, "I'm really interested to see what's in this product now," because she said, "I hadn't seen this before. You're doing nothing different except drinking that coffee and that matcha tea." Yeah, I'm drinking the matcha too every evening. About 5:30, we do our matcha, and in the mornings we do our Agora Cafe. Have a cup every day. She said, "Well, obviously, with all your weight loss, oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you about the side effect that a lot of people have. I went from a waist size of 46 pants to I wear 38 now. I've got to get a whole new wardrobe. I had double, and people who know me, I had two XL shirts where the buttons were kind of stretching on it. I was needing to probably go to 3XL. I'm wearing my old XL shirts that I had. Thank goodness I didn't give them all away. I kept some. And my wife is telling me that that looks sloppy big on you. You're gonna have to go down a size lower. So I'm gonna have to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe. But that ain't bad. That's good news. Okay. That's pretty cool. But my A1C, if this works out, because I have to go back and see her 2 weeks. I don't even have a monitor. She says we're gonna do a blood test this next time again, and I'm gonna find out about this Agara Cafe. So now she's looking it up. Okay, how about that? Anyway, that's what I have for everybody. That brings us up to speed. That brings us all up to speed for where we at. Uh, I'm gonna I'm gonna end our recording here. Then I'm gonna do a Q&A for everyone. Uh, And so, where do I stop? There we go. Y'all have a blessed weekend. I am having a fabulous weekend. I have a fabulous day every day now. It's a wake up and I just say, Amen. The Lord has provided another day for us, a beautiful day. And I hope you feel the same as I do.